Hello everybody, Sparkster1701 here. Since, like usual, I've got all the battle cards for the new Siege expansion for the Transformer card game, we're going to take a look at all of the battle cards. Plus, we got a few extra things to show off here. Friend of my brother's, Lita, she sent us some of the posters that are used to advertise the game. Right over here, we've got one of the posters featuring Megatron. Of course, that's also the same picture that's on the box for the cards. White space down there at the bottom can be used by your local store to advertise tournaments. All in all, it's a nice poster, but there is a second one. It's over here on the other chair, and it showcases Trypticon. And this one is specifically to mention down there in the little red corner. A Trypticon pack is in each sealed booster display box. And that's led to another concern to be brought to my attention, as I have quite a few fans that are dumpster divers. They've been telling me that they've been finding plenty of these in a lot of their loot. The problem is, they still have Trypticon in them. So there's a lot of people that are buying this, and they're throwing Trypticon away for some reason. It's kind of, folks, don't throw out the Trypticon. You can take him back to the store and sell him. You won't get much for him because of how, every one of these has Trypticon in it. So you're not going to get rich off of him, but at least you can sell it off or find a way to sell it to a fan who can't afford to buy one of these boxes. But, in case any of you missed the first video where I showed you how to get Trypticon, here's a reminder, and this is the last time I'm going to remind everybody. For starters, of course, you're going to open the box up, and you take out all the boosters. As you can see, this one ain't got any. Then next, you get this divider that's in the center, and you remove it. Get rid of that. And then, lo and behold, what's underneath it? Trypticon! There you go. There's your Trypticon. Now we've done that. Get that out of the way. And once again, we'll bring out our handy-dandy binder. Of course, for any of you fans who might be interested in getting this binder for your battle cards or the smaller Transformer cards, all you need to do is right here, Ultra Pro. Go to their website. They aren't sponsoring this, so I'm not getting any kickbacks out of this. But you go there, and you can buy this online. Unless your local store happens to have some in stock. This, of course, was donated to me by a longtime friend of the channel, Hunt Rosie. Longtime friend of mine, longtime friend of the channel, so I'm sure she'll appreciate knowing this is still being used. Mainly because it's a great way to show off the new cards to all of you. Alright, we've got 64 battle cards that are available in the Siege 2 wave, so let's take a look at what we've got. Card number 1 is 4-wheel drive. It is an action card. It is rare, and it has a blue square in the corner. And it says to choose one of your characters. Until the end of its turn, its base attack is 7, as long as it is a truck. And since we got a fair amount of truck characters, this will definitely come in handy. Card number 2 is Acute Reflexes. It is a utility upgrade. It is uncommon and has a white square in the corner. It grants a Transformer Focus 1. Before flipping battle cards, when battling, look at the top card of your deck. You may scrap it. And when the upgraded character battles and you flip at least a white squared card, like this, you get +1 attack and 1 defense until the end of the battle. That can come in handy. Card number 3 here is Adaptive Plating. It is an armor upgrade. It is uncommon, and it has a blue square in the corner. When the upgraded character defends and you flip at least a white squared card, it gets +2 defense until the end of battle. So, not quite as useful, but depends on how you build your battle deck. Card number 4 is Backfire. It's a secret action. It is a rare card, and it has a blue square in the corner. You reveal this card when one of your Decepticons defends. When it's revealed, you do damage to the attacker equal to the number of upgrades on the attacker. It's definitely will be a nice one to use on any of them that have any of the upgrade cards that can be stacked. That can be some serious damage. Card number 5 here is one of my favorites from this set. It is Multi-Missile Pod. It is a weapon upgrade. It is rare, and it has a blue square in the corner. This can only be put on planes or helicopters only, and up to 3 of these can fit in one weapon slot. When the upgraded character attacks, you may scrap this. If you do damage to each enemy equal to the number of multi-missile pods scrapped from the upgraded character this battle. So this one's going to be a nasty one, folks. Especially with all the airplanes we already have out there. Card number 6 is one of them that shows why getting Trypticon out of there is important. It is Battlefield Incursion. It is an action card. It is uncommon, and it has a green tile in the corner. It allows you to deploy a character from under your Trypticon assault base to the battlefield. So you see, you're going to get cards in this set for Trypticon. So make sure you're picking up your Trypticon out of there. And if you can't afford to buy one of those boxes, check your local store. See if somebody sold one to them. Card number 7 is Blast Suit. It is an armor upgrade. It is uncommon, and it is a star card, and it has no tiles. When the upgraded character would take attack damage, instead it takes half that damage, rounded down, and you scrap this card. Not a bad one, but that star in it means you won't see it too often. Number 8 is Composite Armor. It is an armor upgrade. It is a rare card, and it has orange and black tiles. You only put it on tank characters. It grants them +1 attack and +3 defense. When the upgraded character defends, you scrap this card after the battle. Then, if you flipped at least one black-tiled card during that battle, you do 1 damage to the attacker. So, this will probably be a nice one in a tank deck. Next up at number 9 is Contract Contingency. It is an uncommon card. It's an action card, and it has 2 black tiles. And this is mainly intended for the mercenary faction that makes its debut in this wave. You choose one of your characters. It gets +2 attack until the end of your turn. When the chosen character does 4 or more attack damage to an enemy this turn without KOing it, use one of the chosen character's bounty abilities. That's a new feature for the mercenary faction, as there are some Transformers that They don't follow the lines of Autobot or Decepticon. They're basically hired guns. And they all have a different special ability. Like right here, they're showing one of them, Octone, or Octane for you G1 fans. He's available in this set, and he is a mercenary, not a Decepticon like his G1 form. Next up at number 10 is Conversion Engine. It's a utility upgrade. It is a rare card. It has a white square in the corner and grants +1 attack. You put it only on a character that has more than one alternate mode, so basically it goes on a triple changer. At the end of your turn, flip the upgraded character to another mode. That might be kind of fun. Card number 11 is Coop, or Coup. It is a rare card. It's a secret action card, and it has a black square in the corner. You reveal it when a character is knocked out, and you can use a bounty ability on one of your cards on the battlefield. So again, it pretty much only works if you've got a mercenary on your team. Card number 12 is Crowbar. It is a weapon upgrade. It's a common card. It has 2 black tiles in the corner and grants +2 attack. When the upgraded character attacks, you scrap this card after the battle. So it's kind of like Grenade Launcher, except it gives you half the boost. Next up at number 13 is Crude Club. It is a weapon upgrade. It is a rare card, and it has a blue tile at the corner. The upgraded character gets +1 attack for each upgrade on it. So again, this might come in handy. Next up, we have Daring Escape. It's an Autobot action card. It is rare, and it has a blue and green tile on the corner. It says, for each Autobot you have on the battlefield, put the top card of your deck into your KO area face up. If your deck and scrap pile are empty, you win the game. This one's kind of limited in use. I can see people trying to use it. But I don't see it being a very common use one. But that's just my opinion. Next up we have Decipher, number 15. It is an action card. It is uncommon and it has a black and green tile in the corner. For each enemy secret action that's face up or face down, you do 1 damage to each enemy. That could be nice. Especially with all these secret actions that are coming up anymore. Next up at number 16 is Defensive Configuration. It is a utility upgrade. It's a rare card and it has an orange tile. The upgraded character has an extra armor slot. When you put this on a character, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an armor, you can play it on the upgraded character. So this might be kind of nice to have. Although you're sacrificing your utility slot to gain that. So choose wisely, my friends. Next up at 17 is Designated Target. It's an action card. It's common and it has 2 black tiles. Each of your characters gets Pierce 2 until the end of your turn. For those of you who haven't remembered what Pierce is, Pierce always allows your damage to hit, but you can't do more than what your total attack is. Pierce numbers do stack, so if you got a guy that has like Pierce 3, and you equip them with, let them have this action, then their Pierce goes up to Pierce 5, so long as they have 5 attack. If not, it caps at whatever their attack is. Card number 18 is Dual Wield. It is an action card, and it has 2 black tiles. One of your characters gets an extra weapon slot this turn. If that character is a mercenary, you may play a weapon from your scrap pile on it. So that might be kind of wicked. If you've got a weapon card you can use quickly to put it on there. Next up at number 19 is Energy Transfer. It's an uncommon card, and it has an orange tile. It allows you to move any number of damage counters from one of your characters to another, but not enough to knock it out. So that's the thing you gotta watch. You can't use it to self-sacrifice one of your Transformers. Next up at number 20 is Erratic Cannon. It is a weapon upgrade. It is uncommon, and it has an orange tile in the corner. It says when the upgraded character attacks and you flip at least a white-tiled card, you get +3 attack until the end of battle. That can come in handy. Excuse me a second. That's better. Number 21 is Even the Score. It's a secret action. It is uncommon, and it is a star card. And it has 2 orange tiles. You reveal it when one of your Decepticons takes more than enough attack damage to be knocked out. When you reveal it, you do the extra attack damage to the attacker. Then you put this card in your KO area, so pretty much you use it and then you throw it away. So kind of limited on its use, but you never know, it might come in handy. Next up we have Fight for Position, number 22. It is an action card. It is common, and it has an orange and black tile. One of your characters gets bold 2 until the end of the turn, which means you can flip 2 more battle cards when you attack. Not bad. And number 23 is Guarded Posture. It's an armor upgrade. It is common, and it has an orange tile. It decreases your attack by 1 and increases your defense by 2. Just to notice that your character's attack cannot go below 0. So you can't have a negative number on their attack. Card number 24 is Hazardous Shield. It is an armor upgrade. It is common. And it has a black tile in the corner. And grants +1 defense. Looks like it's primarily intended to be used by Decepticons. It grants them Revenge, which allows you to scrap an enemy weapon or armor when the character that you have this equipped to is knocked out. Hence the term Hazardous Shield. Card 25 is Head-On Collision. It is an action card. It is common, and it has a white tile in the corner. You choose one of your characters. It gets +3 attack while attacking in alt mode this turn. So remember, it has to be in one of your alt modes. You can't do it in bot mode. Next up, number 26 is Heroic Resolve. It is a secret action. It is uncommon, and it has a star. And it has 2 blue tiles. You reveal it if one of your Autobots would take enough attack damage to be knocked out. Instead, that character takes enough attack damage to be at just 1 hit point. And then you put this card in your KO area. Kinda nice. Number 27 is another secret action. It is Hidden Fortification. It's a common card, and it has a blue tile in the corner. You reveal it when one of your characters defends. Once it's revealed, that character gets tough 3 until the end of battle, which means they flip 3 more battle cards while defending. Number 28 is Hijack. It is a secret action. It's a rare card, and it has a black and green tile. You reveal this card if the opponent would draw a second card during their turn. When you reveal it, if your opponent would draw a card this turn, you draw a card instead. Might be a good fake out. Next up, we have at 29, Immersed in Shadow. It's a utility upgrade. It is uncommon, and it has an orange and black tile. The upgraded character has stealth while untapped, which forces your enemies to attack the other characters on your team if they are able to do so. Card number 30 is Increased Durability. It is an armor upgrade. It is uncommon and it has a black tile in the corner. The upgraded character has +4 hit points. So nice. That's always a good thing to have. Card number 31 is Indestructible Sword. It is a weapon upgrade. It is uncommon and it has a star. And it has 2 black tiles in the corner. It grants +2 attack to whoever holds it. And whenever this card is scrapped from a character, you return it to your hand. Again, hence why it's indestructible. Card 32 is Involuntary Promotion. It is an action card. It is rare, and it has a black tile in the corner. You choose one of your characters. Return another character that has the same number of stars or fewer from your KO area onto the battlefield fully repaired. Move the damage counters and upgrades from the chosen character to the returned character. Then you knock out the chosen character. So, that can be a nasty one, especially if you had a good character that got knocked out. Next up at 33 is Jam Signals. It is a secret action card. It is rare, and it has an orange tile in the corner. You reveal it when your opponent plays an action that has a blue tile in the corner. When you reveal it, you scrap the opponent's action, and it has no effect. Could be quite nasty. Number 34 is Kinetic Converter. It is a utility upgrade. It is a common card, and it has a white tile in the corner. When you flip the upgraded character to another mode, you can draw a card. Card 35 is Kinetic Intensifier Whip. It is a weapon upgrade. It is common and has a white tile in the corner. It grants +1 attack to the transformer that holds it. And when you flip the upgraded character to another mode, it gains bold 2 until the end of your turn. So, that could be useful. Card number 36 is Lucky Vest. It is a rare card. It's an armor upgrade, and it has no colors in the corner. When the upgraded character defends and you flip battle icons of at least 4 different colors, this character can't take more than 4 attack damage this battle. Indeed, lucky. Next up at 37 is Medic's Protective Field. It is an armor upgrade. It is a common card, and it has a white tile in the corner. It is primarily intended for Autobots. When you put this onto a character, you can repair 1 damage from it. And they also gain Safeguard 3, which means they cannot take more than 3 damage when they are undamaged. Next up, we have Minor Medic Kit. It is a common card. It's a utility upgrade, and it has 2 black tiles in the corner. The upgraded character has +2 hit points. That's going to be one people are going to want. Card number 39 is New Orders. It's an action card. It is uncommon, and it has a black tile in the corner. You can untap one of your characters that has 6 stars or fewer. So this will be great if you've got some Micromasters on your team. Number 40 here is Opportune Offensive. It is an action card. It is rare, and it has both black and blue tiles. You can play this card only if you have a mercenary on your starting team. One of your Decepticons gets +3 attack and Pierce 3 until the end of your turn. So not only do you need a mercenary, you've got to have a Decepticon as well. And then, of course, on the opposite note for that, we have here on card 41, Opportune Repairs. It's also an action card. It is rare, and it has orange and black tiles. Again, you can only play this if you have a mercenary on your starting team, but you can repair 3 damage from one of your Autobots. Always nice to have. Next up at 42 is Overheat. It is a secret action. It is a rare card. Has a white tile in the corner. You reveal it when an enemy attacks and your opponent flips 7 or more battle cards. When it's revealed, this battle, any orange tiles that would be revealed do not add to the attack bonus, and any black ones do not grant Pierce. That can help. That may just save your bacon if you can get it to work right. Next up at 43 is Overwhelming Advantage. It is an action card. It is rare, and it has an orange and green tile. For each Decepticon you have on the battlefield, you get plan 1. You may put 1 card from your hand on top of your deck. which means you can do it for however many Decepticons you have on your team. Also, when one of your characters attacks this turn, if its upgrades include at least one of every color, white, orange, black, blue, and green, and you flip at least one of each of those colors, you do 15 damage to an enemy. So if you want to use that, then that's going to require a lot of strategic planning. I can see a fair amount of advanced players deploying that card. Next up at 44 is Pincer Movement. It is an action card. It is rare, and it has a star in the corner. It also has a orange and blue tile. When one of your Decepticons attacks an enemy this turn, you get an extra attack this turn, but only with one of your other Decepticons against the same enemy. That could be quite nasty. Number 45 is Plunder. It is an action card. It is uncommon, and it has a star in the corner. And it has 3 black tiles in the corner. Your opponent chooses 3 cards from their hand and reveals them. You scrap one of them. Nasty. Next up is 46, Pocket Processor. It is a utility upgrade. It is rare, and it has a green tile in the corner. At the start of your turn, you get to draw a card. Next up at 47 is Point Position. It is a utility upgrade. It is uncommon, and it has a black and blue tile in the corner. The upgraded character has Brave while they are tapped. Enemies attack the upgraded character if they are able to. Next up here at 48 is another one that you'll need Trypticon for. It's called Relentless Invasion. It is an action card. It has a star in the corner, and it has white, orange, and blue tiles. If you have Trypticon Assault Base on the battlefield, you put Full Tilt, Wipeout, and Brunt from your KO area onto the battlefield fully repaired. The characters put onto the battlefield this way attack this turn. At the end of the turn, put each of those characters that's still on the battlefield under Trypticon. So, this one can be real nasty. It basically resurrects all of Trypticon's minions. Card 49 is Reprocess. It is a common card. It's an action card, and it has a green tile in the corner. It allows you to scrap an upgrade from any character, and then you can repair 2 damage from that character. So choose wisely, my friends. Number 50 is Sabotaged Armaments. It is a secret action card. It is uncommon and has a blue tile. You reveal this when one of your characters defends. And when you do so, you scrap all of the attacker's weapons. That can be quite nasty. Especially on one of those early Megatrons where he could hold 3 weapons in all of his slots. So it's kind of, that'd be a nasty one to play on him. Card 51 is Shoulder Holster. It's a utility upgrade. It is rare and it has a blue tile in the corner. The upgraded character has an extra weapon slot. When you put this on a character, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a weapon, you can play it. Just like that one earlier for the armor. Card number 52 is Showing Off. It is a common card, it's an action card, and it has no tiles. You flip one of your characters into another mode. Then you flip it into another mode, so I think it's pretty much begging to be used on a triple changer. And thanks to this wave, we got plenty of them. Card number 53 is Soldier's Blaster. It is a weapon upgrade. It is common, and it has a green tile in the corner. When the upgraded character attacks an enemy from a different faction, the upgraded character gets +2 until the end of battle. Otherwise, they just get +1 all the time. And of course, it also shows the different factions: Autobots, Decepticons, and Mercenaries. Number 54 is Special Delivery. It is an action card. It is common, and it has a black tile in the corner. You can move one damage counter from one of your characters to an enemy. It's always nice finding an enemy that's got only one hit point and then play something like that. Always nasty. Card number 55 is Stable Cover. It is a secret action card. It is common and it has a black tile in the corner. You reveal it when one of your characters defends. When revealed, that character gets +1 defense until the end of battle, and the attacker cannot use Pierce. Again, nice one to have. Number 56 is Step Forward. It's a secret action card. It is rare, and it has a blue tile in the corner. You reveal it after your opponent chooses an attacker and before they choose a defender. When revealed, one of your Autobots gets Brave until the end of battle. Number 57 is Sturdy Javelin. It is a weapon upgrade. It is uncommon and has a white tile in the corner. While this is on a melee character, it has +2 attack. When this is on a ranged character and it attacks, you can scrap this card and do 2 damage to the enemy. At least you get some choices there. Next up at 58 is Swerve. It's a secret action card. It is uncommon and it has a black and white tile. You reveal it when one of your characters in bot mode defends. When revealed, you flip that character into their alt mode. And pray that it doesn't give your enemy more bonuses. Number 59 is Terrifying Resilience. It's an armor upgrade. It is common and it has an orange and black tile. It cannot be put on Autobots, but it gives a Transformer Tough 2. And next up at number 60 is Toolbox. It is a utility upgrade. It is rare and has a green tile in the corner. If damage would be repaired from the upgraded character, instead repair that much damage plus 1. So you get 1 extra hit point back out of it. Not a bad one. Then next up, we have Unflinching Courage at number 61. It is a weapon upgrade. It is common and has a black and blue tile. It cannot be put on Decepticons, but it grants a Transformer Bold 2. Next up at 62 is Valuable Contract. It is a utility upgrade. It is rare and it has a black tile in the corner. When the upgraded character does enough attack damage to KO an enemy, use this card's Bounty ability. Bounty. Choose a battle card you own from outside the game that has exactly 1 star and put it into your hand. So you can use it to gain a star card. Not a bad choice. And number 63, we have War of Attrition. It's an action card. It is common, and it has both blue and green tiles. Your opponent chooses one of their characters and does 1 damage to it. If this is the 3rd War of Attrition you've played this turn, you can repair 3 damage from one of your characters. And you may play another War of Attrition, so watch for this card to be appearing, folks. And now we've hit the end with number 64, Wedge Formation. It is an action card, it is common, and it has orange, black, and green tiles. You can repair 1 damage from one of your melee characters. If you have a ranged character on the battlefield, you can draw a card. If you have a specialist on the battlefield, you get plan 1, which allows you to put 1 card from your hand to the top of your deck. All in all, not bad. There are a few good ones in here, but of course there's also a few that not many are going to use. But again, that depends on your play style. And for a custom card game like this, the sky is truly the limit. Well, folks, that concludes my review of the Siege 2 Transformers card game battle cards. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked the video, drop me a thumbs up here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button to join our ranks. Don't forget to ring the bell so you'll be notified when we post new content. Also, share your thoughts about the battle cards in the comments section down below. This is Sparkster1701 saying I will catch you all later.